Happy Tuesday, friends. So it's like 10 till noon on Tuesday, and I've just finished up all my morning appointments, and I sat down and I was like, man, I don't feel like going out there and getting after these these shredding of the branches, right? And I want to speak to that a little bit because I feel like there's this common misconception that there are certain people that are just always ready to like get after it. And that's not true. I don't care how much you love your life. I don't care how much you are living your purpose. I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. There are going to be mornings, there's going to be days, there's going to be times where you don't feel like doing what you have to do. And that is okay. That's being human. It's my coffee maker. Liquid motivation. Anyways, so, there's like these conceptions that we have of people who are living these like super productive lives, and they're living their purpose, and everything's going well and everything's going great. And we just think that they always feel like doing what they have to do. Nobody does. There's always going to be a moment where you're like, I just don't fucking feel like doing that. I don't want to do that today. But there's ways, there's things you can do to overcome your feelings. And that's the whole point, right? Is that we got to build systems stronger than our feelings. We have to know what makes us tick. And then we find ways to implement that into our lives. I'm doing it right now. And I don't think I even realized it. We find ways to get into motion that are comfortable, that aren't uncomfortable. It's going to be hella uncomfortable for me to get up, go out there in this windy, nasty weather, and go get on this shredding of the branches project that I have and get it finished. What's comfortable is me being able to be like, hey, I'm going to speak to this because this is not an abnormal feeling. And I see it in my clients all the time. I see it in myself all the time. So I find these ways, these little triggers, and we find them for everybody. And then when you're not feeling motivated, you put them in place. Because a moving rock will pick up momentum. But if a rock is just still, it's not going anywhere. So we got to find a way to get into motion. And then we can do bigger things and get us moving. So, yeah, like there's no ways to do that. And, there's so many different ways to like tap into what you need, right? If you're not feeling motivated, are you hungry? Are you tired? Are you not sleeping well? Are you having some issues in your relationships that are causing you additional stress? Like, what is going on? And then how can we find ways to even just put a Band-Aid on it for a second so that we can get done what we need to get done? And I'm making a little bit of coffee. Coffee never hurts. I am a coffee fan. Ever since I quit drinking alcohol, coffee is my go-to. If I feel a little bit tired or I'm feeling like I don't have it in me, I put a little gas in the tank. If that's what helps you, who's going to judge you? Who cares? It is what it is. But find the ways that you can get it. And then expand on that exponentially. And you will see that you will find motivation. Motivation follows action. So find little ways to take constructive action to build towards whatever it is that you want to get done that you've been avoiding for whatever reason, right? We don't procrastinate because we're lazy. We procrastinate because we're avoiding the feelings of whatever is associated with what we don't want to do. We don't want to feel certain ways. We don't want to feel frustrated. We don't want to feel bored. We don't want to feel, fill in the blank. But I'm going to go get on it because I actually am feeling a little bit more motivated now that I've talked to you guys about motivation. So thank you. And I will see you out there. All right. Happy Tuesday.